I am moving to Chicago. Yeah. Every time I say it out loud, it doesn't really feel real yet. I don't think it's going to feel real until I'm boots on the ground there. You know what I mean? I kind of talked about it in my last video. If you haven't watched that, I'll talk about it more throughout these moving vlogs. This is the first official moving vlog of this whole moving thing. We got to get to packing. We got to get stuff out of this house. There's a lot to do, okay? Got to sell some stuff, got to pack some stuff, declutter, donate, just everything. You're familiar with the concept of moving. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Yeah, we have to move. There's a lot of stuff to do. My boyfriend's actually out of town for the weekend, so when he gets back, that's when it's go time. Like, no more messing around, but while he's gone, I'm just gonna get started on some preliminary stuff, you know, kind of dip my toes in the water, mainly listing things to Facebook Marketplace and decluttering, because let's be honest, most of the clutter is mine. I think I'm just gonna walk around to each room and kind of show you guys what we're keeping and what we're selling. Starting in this kitchen, this whole breakfast nook area is gonna go. Selling the table, the chairs, the rug below it. If we want another breakfast nook situation, we'll just get it there. My boyfriend got this for really cheap when he first moved here. I think he got it for like 50 bucks. I mean, the table is pretty marked up. Need to list this whole situation. Honestly, you could just list it as an entire set. The chairs, the table, and the rug. In this room, we are keeping this rug. We're keeping the whole dining room set. We're keeping this painting. This is already wrapped up because this was actually my Christmas gift from my boyfriend. He got this reframed because the canvas was all broken and just misshapen. So he went and he got it fixed up, but he picked it up from the place in the spring. And by that point, we already knew that we were moving. So we just kind of left it wrapped up. I hope they wrap it up even more though, because this side is exposed. We're gonna sell this credenza. I just don't think we're gonna have room for it. It's really heavy and bulky. I just don't see the point in it coming with us. And we're downsizing. I just have a feeling this is not gonna fit. My mom gave us this lamp. I'm just gonna give it back to her. And if we have a spot for it later on, then we can just get it at Thanksgiving or Christmas or something. My mom also gave us this lamp and this table. So maybe I'll give that back to her. But I honestly have a feeling that she might just get me to sell these things. So potentially selling this, I need to ask her. In this room, we're keeping everything. We're keeping the rug, the coffee table, the couch, the lamp even. We're keeping the TV and the entertainment center. So yeah, this entire room is really coming with us. Not the stained glass windows though, which I'm devastated about. I love these windows. One day, if and when we own a home one day, it's gonna have to have stained glass windows. The bookshelf is sadly not coming with us. It's not coming with us. I'm devastated, but we do know the next tenants that are living here. They're actually two people that worked with my boyfriend. So they know that we made it. They know the whole lore of it. They heard about it as it was being done. So they know about it. They'll appreciate it. They already know that it's staying. So we're leaving them up. Really, really sad. But you know what? We learned a lot at the end of the day. In this room, we're pretty much taking everything too. We're taking the nightstands, the lamps, the bed, that yellow chair, the blue chest. In the guest room, we are not taking this bed frame and it's honestly kind of broken. So I don't think we're gonna sell it. We just need to get rid of it somehow. Or we can list it being like, hey, this is broken. If you wanna come pick it up and try to fix it, it's yours. We're only gonna take one mattress. I don't know if we're gonna take this mattress or the one that we're sleeping on. I think we might test out both of them and see. I'm gonna take that full length mirror. That's how I see my full outfit. This desk is my sister's. It's not coming with us. I asked her, I was like, hey, do you want it back? Do you want me to try to sell it for you? Because they kind of gave it to us as a temporary thing. Like they did want it back. They just needed it out of their room because they were having a baby and they needed room for a bassinet. So we just kind of took it in the meantime, but I don't think she wants it back. So I might try to sell it for her. This little funky lamp is hers too. So I might try to sell that as well. This taller chest of drawers we're going to take with us. This is where my boyfriend puts his clothes. I don't know if our next place is actually going to be able to fit this as well. We might just end up splitting my chest of drawers and he'll get 3 drawers. I'll get 3 drawers, but I think we're going to start by taking this with us and just see. And if it doesn't work out, we can sell it in Chicago. Our back porch, so sad. My landlord actually freshly painted it for the next tenant. So it's looking pretty good. Definitely won't have a porch this big, but I know a lot of apartments in Chicago do have a back porch or a front porch. I feel like the buildings there, they do have that. Not one this big though, and definitely not anything with a trampoline. I don't know what that plant is. That's not ours. Confused on that, but this grill is ours, so I need to sell that. This trash can, this is our old trash can before we got our new one, so need to just ditch that. Those chairs down there, oh, squirrel. Those chairs down there are actually ours. Need to sell those. Someone will definitely buy those. I started listing a few things to Facebook Marketplace last night. Not everything that I just showed you, but a few things, including this credenza. And this woman, she responded. She's the first and only person to message me. And she was gung-ho from the beginning. She was like, I love it. I want it. We have like 2 mutual friends on Facebook. That's her nephew or her husband's godson or something. She's going to be here in 30 minutes. And I actually could not be more obsessed with her because I was most nervous about selling this piece because it's really heavy. If no one bought it, I didn't know what we were going to do. Like, it's so heavy, it's so bulky. And I told her, bring some muscle. I'm not kidding. It's not for the weak. Luckily, we only have like 2 steps leading up to our home. So there's no crazy terrain you have to kind of deal with moving this in and out of a house. Shout out to my girl Pamela for jumping on this. I hope her husband shows up and he's just ripped to the gods. She also didn't even negotiate, which I feel like is rare for Facebook Marketplace. I feel like people try to take $50 off, $100 off. She just said, yeah, we'll be there. We will be there at noon. Once this leaves, I feel like it's really starting the whole process. Once things start disappearing, it really gets real. I need to empty out all of these drawers before she gets here because I have probably 25 minutes at this point until they get here. So I'm going to empty all of this out onto this dining room table. And just like that, it's gone. It sounds echoey over here in the corner. Do not like that. This is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, once things start disappearing, it's game over. It's starting. We're moving now, officially, which don't get it twisted. I am excited to move. I just think moving or any change is difficult, and it brings every single emotion under the sun. Like, you'll feel excitement, you'll feel sadness, you'll feel scared, you just everything. And so in this moment, I am very excited that this is gone, but I'm also really sad because now that this is gone and this stuff is everywhere, this house will not go back to being its clean, organized, cozy self. This is the point of no return. You're probably wondering what all of this crap is. Okay, I know it's a little ridiculous. It just kept coming out of the drawers. That credenza kind of held crafting stuff, knitting supplies, paper, string, beads, gift wrapping stuff, wrapping paper, tape, paint, notebooks, crafting / random supplies credenza. Beach towels were in there. I don't know, y'all. It's kind of a curse of being a crafty girl. You're like, aw, maybe I'll use this one day. Okay, might as well keep it. What if I do need a whole set of glass beads? This go round with everything, okay? The stuff behind me, clothes, kitchen stuff. I plan on being way more brutal than I was last time because we're downsizing. Like, we simply cannot fit everything that we have now. I mean, we don't have that credenza in the next apartment. Where is all of this stuff gonna go? If I want to do that specific craft, then I can go out and buy those supplies. You know, it'll go to a good home. We can donate it. Someone will want all of the thousands of beads I have, all of the random string I have. I'm probably gonna get rid of a decent amount of yarn too. That goes for clothing too. The clothing is going to be much harder for me to get rid of, but I'm really going to try to be a little bit more brutal because there are certain things that I have not worn since living here, which is a pretty good barometer. Like, if I have not worn it since living in Atlanta, girl, what are you doing? Like, you lugged it from LA to Atlanta to not wear it, and then you're gonna lug it from Atlanta to Chicago to not wear it again? There was a strike of lightning that was so loud, I jumped. I swear it hit on this street because I've never heard lightning so loud. That was a really intense thunderstorm. And now it's over, but that's Georgia rain for you. I think I listed mostly everything on Facebook Marketplace. I haven't done the grill outside, but that's because it was raining and it's still wet out there. So I do need to go out and do that, but I think I've listed everything else. There was one girl that messaged me and said that she would come get our breakfast nook set. So fingers crossed she comes through today. That would be sick. If I could sell 2 things today, I did not have that easy of a time in Los Angeles. No. I did sell everything, but I didn't sell everything as quickly as I feel like this is happening, but maybe I'm jinxing myself. I'm gonna tape together the first box of the move. This whole first video is me just being like, oh my God, the first piece of furniture sold. The first box is being taped. Like, girl, shut up. Time to do this. Yay, let's do it. I'm feeling confident though. There's already some stuff that I brought with me from LA that I'm like, why did I do that? A lot of this stuff does not bring me joy. Okay, I have 2 boxes over here. The smaller one, I think I'm gonna put stuff that I am donating / actually, there is a Facebook group for this neighborhood that's just free stuff. Like people just list stuff being like, hey, come get this. I might put a lot of craft materials in here and list it there. And then this bigger box that I just taped up, I'm going to put stuff that I'm keeping, not necessarily keeping in that box, but just getting it off the table to be like, yes, I'm keeping that. My goal is to clear off this table. The table was empty, okay? Trust me, I swear. But now it's full again because I gathered up all of the crafty stuff that I was getting rid of, took a photo of it, posted it in that Facebook group. This woman immediately commented and she was like, I will take it. I messaged her and she says that she wants all of the crafty stuff for her daughter, which is exactly what I was hoping for. No clue how old she is, but in my mind, it's a cute 7-year-old girl. You know, she likes making bracelets, she likes drawing, whatever. Hopefully someone else will comment and take these gift bags and this wrapping paper because it just feels weird to just throw it away. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm not packing it. Crafting stuff in this trash bag ready to be picked up. I'm kind of over it now. It's not fun anymore, okay? I'm over it. I was having a little bit of fun, you know, like listing stuff. Ooh, look, we're getting rid of stuff. Now, not really having fun. That whole credenza situation, like there's just stuff in there that's kind of hard to decide. Like for instance, a pickleball racket. Do I play pickleball all the time? No. Have I really played it since moving to Atlanta? No. I think like when I first got here I did. So I don't really need to keep it, but I also don't want to get rid of it. And then I'm like, where am I going to store that in the next place? Like under my bed, I guess. It's stuff like that where I guess I'll keep it. And then I do that for 10 more objects. And then suddenly I filled up half a box with these things that I'm kind of lukewarm on, you know? I think I need to move to something else. This is what I did last time. I kind of jumped around. I can't just do one thing and get it done. I have to jump around. I think I want to do what? What do I want to do now? I could clean out this pantry, which is definitely not the correct order of operations, but there's some stuff in there that I know we won't eat in the next 2 weeks, or some stuff that's honestly expired. I don't know the last time I cleaned this. So I could do that. I could do the same thing to the fridge. You know, I have to do a few passes. Like I wish I was the kind of person who could just be like, okay, we're doing this, and then we're packing that box, and now we're done. But I can't do that. Like I get too overwhelmed. I have to do several passes. Like I'll go through this pantry again, this fridge again, obviously, because we're still living and eating here. The credenza I'll go through tomorrow. My closet, I will have to do 3 passes of that. Like it's just how my brain works. Filled up a trash can or 2, so I'm feeling good. I mean, I was just like wandering aimlessly in my kitchen, fridge, pantry, drawers, just collecting anything I saw as trash that we won't use in the next 2 weeks. It just feels good to get things outside of the apartment, like Facebook Marketplace sales, throwing things in the trash, donating things. That feels better than putting something in a box and taping it up, in my opinion. Like, just fewer things. And I am saying that knowing full well I'll probably keep too many clothes, okay? I ordered dinner from Cava, so we're gonna go pick that up. Cava is so good, and it's so cheap. I didn't realize until a couple of months ago how cheap it is. I always knew I liked it. I'm sure prices at different locations are slightly different, but if you don't get any of the upcharges, like the special meat or avocado, a bowl is like $12. I think I spent like $12.14. In this economy, kind of crazy. This location is a little bit unreliable. Love them. They do kind of leave some things out. They make a lot of mistakes. I just expect it now, so I kind of don't mind it anymore. It's kind of a fun game. Like, what are they gonna forget this time? If it's the crazy feta, I'm pissed. If it's the cucumber, whatever. If it's the dressing, I'm not the happiest, but I'm okay. If it's the free pita, we're gonna have a problem. And when they get it completely right, it's a big shock. Let's go see how they do. Most people would probably stop going back, okay? I clearly don't mind too much. I just love Cava. I love Cava. I don't care if they mess it up. It's still good. Y'all, I think they might have gotten it completely right. Just a quick glance. The bowl is looking very full, and I do see the pita. Moment of truth. Let's see. I had to shower before I started eating. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I have to shower before dinner. I mean, I don't have to, but I prefer to. Dinner's just so much better when you're clean. Free pita, check. Dressing number 1. Dressing number 2. Y'all, I think they might have gotten it all. They knew y'all were watching. That mom messaged me last night after she picked up the crafting stuff. I just left it on the porch and she said, thank you so much, from a grateful 7-year-old. I knew she was 7, okay? Me and crafty girls, we have a connection. Yum. I think I want to start today in this bathroom because I am putting off the closet, okay? I am putting off the inevitable, but I'm also feeling really motivated to do this room. There are a lot of products that I am ready and willing to get rid of, and I'm tapping this because this thing is full. We're gonna be going through this. We're also gonna be going through these drawers behind me. Refills on things like deodorant. I have like 3 separate things in here. Soap, Q-tips, tampons, pads. Most of the things, honestly, in these drawers, PR. PR is really cool and fun, don't get me wrong, but you also physically could not use all of the products that you get. Like, you just, a single person, you can only use so many serums a day. You can only use so many dry shampoos, you know what I'm saying? Like, I physically couldn't use them all if I even wanted to. And there's also a lot of products, again, very cool and fun, but I also just probably wouldn't use, you know? Like, for instance, okay, let's look. This is a blue mascara. When am I gonna wear a blue mascara? Like once in a blue moon? This is a blowout styling milk. This is the exact kind of thing I need to be wary of because in my head, okay, yeah, when I do a blowout, I'm gonna want this, but I never do blowouts. We can't do any of that in the future when we're better about certain things. No, like we just need to be honest. What do you do on a daily basis? I'm not blowing out my hair. I have no use for this. Okay, y'all, this is really scary. This is everything that I'm getting rid of. Some of this stuff is trash, I will say. I need to go through this again and throw away the trash. And then this is the stuff I pulled out to keep. I might not even keep all of this. For instance, these are 4 different shades of the same product. Like, I'm not keeping all 4. I just want to see if I want to keep one of them. Okay, here's what we have after going through everything. This is the stuff I'll give away. I threw away stuff that was already opened or expired, like a lot of the sunscreen stuff was expired, but this is what we have. I think I honestly might just list it on that free Facebook page, just like lay it all out, take a photo, just say, hey, come and get this, and leave it on my front porch. I would just put it all in this box and leave it on the porch, but I'm nervous someone would just take the whole box, and I do need the box. But yay, good, done. Posted on Facebook just a photo of everything laid out, and I was like, everything from skincare to makeup, whatever, I'm gonna leave it on my front porch, bring your own bag, sort through it, take what you want. I had like 5 people respond immediately, and there's already 2 people out there sorting through it. This Facebook group rocks. It's specifically for this neighborhood. Grant Park is the area that we live in. I guess I can say that now. I live in Grant Park. I feel like if you lived in Atlanta, you probably could tell that I lived in Grant Park, but this Facebook group is specifically for people in Grant Park. I guess you could join it if you were in a different neighborhood, but I feel like it's mostly Grant Park people. I mean, those 2 people are definitely Grant Park people because I posted like 10 minutes ago and they're already here. Like, they clearly live down the street. So I like that girls that are like me, around my age, that live in this neighborhood are getting use out of that stuff. Like, that's pretty fun for me because I love this neighborhood. Best neighborhood in Atlanta. A lot of people might fight me on that, but I love Grant Park. I didn't really do any other kind of work on the house today because I was doing some stuff on my laptop and then I got a really bad headache. Still kind of have a headache, and now I'm at Chick-fil-a because I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go pick up my boyfriend from the airport. He lands at like 9. I normally place the order on my phone, but I'm already at the front of the line, so I'll just tell them. Large lemonade, large fries. I already ate a good amount. Oh, and a 12 count. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go to the airport. I can feel my headache disappearing. Sometimes you really just need salt. I could have definitely done more today, okay? I feel like I've done one thing each day. Like yesterday I did the credenza, today I did the bathroom. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace, obviously. There's too many things to do. I can't just do one thing a day. But that's also why it's good to start early because you can actually take breaks if you wanna take breaks. Like if you were doing everything, you know, 4 days before, it would be a shit show. Like I'm allowed to take breaks. I think when I moved from LA to Atlanta, I started 3 weeks before my move date, but I definitely had more to do in LA and it was just me moving across the country. So it was just me worrying about the logistics of all of my stuff. This time I'm moving with someone so we can kind of worry about all of it together. Kind of wish we started a week ago, but also we were out of town. So we kind of couldn't really do that. I think it's fine. I think we're in a good spot. I think when it's 1 week away, that's when I'm gonna be like, okay, we gotta do some stuff. I'm still kind of in La La Land right now. Someone's coming in like 10 minutes to get these table and chairs. I hope they don't get here and change their minds because we already moved it out here, so. We have these seat cushions that we use on them, but I can only find 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. don't know where the fourth one is. So I'm gonna offer it to them, but they might just be like, well, there's not all of them, so why would I take them? Taking a quick break from packing, not that it's deserved, okay? Literally all that's been done today is selling that table, but that's something. We're going to go see the Odyssey, not in IMAX 70mm, sadly. It's all booked up in Atlanta for that specific showing, but we're going to the Plaza Theater, which is probably my favorite theater in Atlanta. Just a cute local theater. It's a normal 70mm film. This whole situation with the IMAX camera where Christopher Nolan is like, he shot it in a specific way and then all of the other showings are more cropped. It's kind of sad. There's only 22 IMAX theaters that have this IMAX 70mm situation. Most people can't see it in the way that he intended for it to be seen. It's still gonna be good, obviously. And we're seeing it in film. We're seeing it in 70mm, not 35, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Good morning. The Odyssey was so good. When I was in 8th grade, we kind of learned about the Odyssey and the Iliad. We didn't read the entire thing. I think my teacher just gave us specific excerpts. One of the main things I remember from the Odyssey, I remember the sirens, I remember how they burn the Cyclops' eye, and I remember Odysseus' dog. Specifically because my English teacher told us that a lot of English teachers will name their dogs Argos because it's known as the most loyal dog in literature. And I've always kind of held on to that for a potential dog name because I just think it's such a sweet story. When he comes back and he sees his dog, it's just, I don't know, it's really sweet. Obviously the Odyssey's been around for a while, okay? I haven't had dibs on that dog name, but I fear after this movie there's gonna be a lot of dogs named Argos. I always thought it would be a good name, but I actually don't know if I would ever name a dog that because you can't really shorten it. Like Argus, come here Argy. Come here Argy. Why couldn't they have named the dog like, I don't have another ancient Greek name that flows off the tongue. The movie was great. I had such a good time. It's almost like it was based off of one of the best books in history or something. Anyways, I'm up this morning because someone's buying these white chairs in the backyard. There was actually a lot of interest in them, which I was like, okay. I think a lot of people probably buy them up to rent them out. I get the feeling that there's a lot of event planner people asking me about them. I don't know, just a hunch. I think the guy's gonna be here in like 30 minutes, so I'm just gonna get them out on the porch. Oh shit. I babysat my niece today, probably for the last time living here, which is kind of crazy. I might watch her a little bit after we move out of our place because we're actually staying with my sister and my brother-in-law after our lease ends for a little bit. But this was the last scheduled babysitting session of me living here. You know, like my sister had to go to work and she needed someone to watch her. Really sad. I mean, obviously I'm gonna babysit her for years to come probably, but you know what I mean? Like the last time I'm like in Atlanta and I'm going over to their house and I'm watching her. I'm at Kroger actually because we need more cold brew for the morning, which how many cold brews do I buy? We had Ina Garden's engagement chicken. If you guys have heard of that, I feel like it's pretty well known. It's one of those recipes that I've always heard about, but never really made. This was our second time making it. It's pretty good. It's pretty low maintenance. You know, it's one of those recipes that you have to do a few things, stick it in the oven, let it do its thing. The best kind of cooking is where you can just kind of ignore the food. That's probably my favorite kind of cooking because I don't like cooking. I'm not gonna edit this until we're out of this apartment, which is kind of spooky. Like, hey, future me, you're done. These past few days, we were just kind of opening ourselves up to the concept of packing. We didn't actually do any packing in this video, but you know, boxes were taped, things were sold. I'll start working on clothes tomorrow. Also, the folding table on our back porch, a guy came a couple of hours ago. It was pouring down rain, by the way. He came, bought it. So another thing did sell today. I'm feeling good about the fact that something has left this house every single day. Like something's been sold, something's been given away. Like I have had fewer belongings every single day. That's a pretty good feeling, but I am about to have to switch it into high gear. That is a tomorrow issue, okay? That is a future me issue. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Moving vlogs are my favorite. If there's nothing to watch in my subscription box, there's nothing on the homepage. If I'm going into the YouTube search bar, I am typing in moving vlog, New York City, moving vlog, London, moving vlog, Chicago, moving vlog, Los Angeles. Like any city, I'm typing in moving vlog. Like that is my favorite kind of video to watch. Also kind of my favorite video to make. I really enjoyed making moving vlogs the past couple of years, like moving out of LA, moving into this apartment. Like I really enjoyed making those videos. So the next couple of videos are gonna be really fun. And then also arriving to Chicago is gonna be really fun. I haven't really talked to you guys about the timeline of leaving Atlanta, getting to Chicago, but we're gonna be wandering around in August for a little bit. We don't have one lease immediately into the next one, so we're gonna be staying with my sister and brother-in-law. We might stay with my parents for a few days. We're going to visit friends in Montana. We're gonna kind of be wandering around. And then we have getting to Chicago and unpacking, and then just living in a new city. Like there's so much to come, and I'm really excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, if I'm not posting here, I'm probably posting somewhere else on the internet. And I think with that, this is goodbye.